Viewers, welcome to the second edition of Time with the Nurses. My name is Magdan Kofi Dankwa. You can also watch us on our Facebook platform via Magdan Kofi Dankwa and then GS Online TV. You can also catch us live on YouTube as well via our channel, that is Time with the Nurses. We'll go for a short commercial break, we'll be back, and then we'll introduce our topic together with our guest for tonight. Welcome back, viewers. Our topic for tonight is mental health and its related issues or problems. But then before we dive straight into our topic for tonight, I would like to introduce our guest. She will do that herself since she's here with us. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Please, I would like you to introduce yourself to our viewers.
I'm Miss Francisca.
Okay. So we have Miss Francisca in the house. She's a student nurse actually. So we would like to take our topic, like I said earlier, and then we dive straight. Today we are not going to waste time. We're going to go straight to the point, and then we hit it up. Please, we'll be expecting your comments as well. So try as much as possible and give us feedback based on what our conversation is going to be about. All right. So before we come up with our development in a conversation, we would like to understand what mental health itself is about. So please, our viewers would like to understand what mental health is and the kind of related issues revolving around it. Can you take us through just something brief?
Okay, thank you. So when you talk about mental health, it includes our emotional, psychological, and our social well-being.
Okay.
It affects our feelings,
Okay.
how we act.
Okay.
It also determines how we handle stress issues,
Okay.
relate to people, and how we make a healthy choices.
Okay. So personally, you're trying to say that with regards to mental health, you take our emotions into consideration.
Yes.
And then our personal health. If personal health, are you trying to say in terms of our hygienic, I don't know, our hygienic surroundings or things that probably are close to us? Because based on what I read, in order to some way of resolve issues regarding mental health, your environment plays a key role. If I'm not lying,
Yes,
your environment plays a key role. So based on what you're saying that the environmental factor is also part of the mental health issues.
Yes.
All right. So viewers, we are still expecting your comments as usual, and then we'll read some of the comments that you would put on the comment section. Now we go to our next question. Probably, I want you to actually run us through some of the types of mental health issues or problems surrounding mental health. Can you take us through some types?
Okay. The types of mental health problems that we have anxiety and panic.
Okay, anxiety and panic.
Which is feeling fear feeling fear.
Okay.
So we also have post-traumatic disorder.
Okay.
This actually occurs or happens in people with dangerous events, which like they go into such events like they have a bad dream.
Okay.
Or they have accidents.
Okay.
Some dangerous event that they've gone through before.
Okay.
So that's some of the type. It can also be loneliness.
Okay.
When you are feeling lonely.
So what you trying to say, when I'm lonely right now, assuming I'm lonely right now, could it be an effect or probably a type of mental health issue?
Yeah.
But sometimes when I'm lonely, I just feel like I want to be alone. Probably I need some kind of space to think about other stuff. And you know, our privacy is key. So loneliness or maybe being alone sometimes do help. But then in the case where you are saying loneliness, I just want to, some people would say that they feel like being alone. We have people who are introverts and then extroverts as well. Some people will be like, oh, I just want to be alone. I don't want to engage myself in A, B, C. So is that one also part? Are they killing themselves or is just something that is normal?
It depends on the kind of loneliness you are going through. Maybe
Okay.
if it lasts for more than 30 days.
More than 30 days?
Yes, I might say you go into a mental disorder.
Wow, that's interesting. All right. So, based on what she's saying, if you are alone or you feel lonely for probably say 30 days, right?
Yes.
If you feel lonely for 30 days, then you might be having some kind of challenges in regards to mental health. So, guys, please try as much as possible to get yourself connected. It is very, very, very important to help improve your mental health. Okay, so we'll also look at ways by which or how we can control our mental health. Okay, how to maintain our mental health. What do you have to say in that regard?
So, like, if you want to maintain your mental health,
Yeah.
you have to exercise.
Okay, so exercise is one.
Yes,
Okay.
at least 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
You can walk.
Mhm.
Some people go for jogging and those types. So
Okay.
it also builds your mental ability.
Okay.
The food that we take,
You mean these are normal foods that we take?
yes,
Okay.
you have to look up to that too. And
But-
then
Okay. So, but then with regards to our food, is it that there are certain food that we need to eat, or probably when we eat, as in the time we retire to bed, or there are some specific kinds of food that we have to take, and then some others that we have to avoid? Because food, we probably take anything at all, anything that is edible. Okay. So I want you to hit more on that for us with regards to our food.
so for mental disorder to be prevented,
Yeah.
when you are feeling lonely or
Okay.
others, like, you need to get some fruits to boost your system.
Okay.
And if maybe you've gone to work and you come back at late,
Okay.
you need to take something which can be digestible, like something soft.
Okay.
That because some food you don't digest early.
Those of us who are fond of Indomie, I'm a fan though. I'm a fan of Indomie. Probably no matter the time, if I just feel like the Indomie joint is available when it's 10, 11, even 12. I just feel, please
It's
viewers,
very bad.
you have to avoid that for us. Okay, it's not good for your health. Actually, I've been doing that, but then I'll also advise myself. Yeah. Okay, so we'll also look at why mental health is important. People don't really take it serious. Personally, I happen to be a victim. I don't see the reason why I should take my mental health so serious. Because sometimes I'll be like, I'm not a lunatic. Like, you only consider yourself to have mental issues when you feel like you're not normal. Okay, so as someone that I feel I'm normal, I'm so strong, energetic, why should I take my mental health so important?
Mental health is very important in every aspect of our life.
Okay.
It controls our emotional stress, how we think, how we speak, how we determine. It determines everything from childhood, adolescent to adulthood.
Okay.
So it's very, very important to take care of your mental health seriously.
Okay. So you're saying that in our daily activities or in our lifespan, we need to take it very serious at any point in time or at any stage at all.
Yeah.
And because, like I said earlier, we the young ones, we feel we are very strong, and so there's even checkup. We hardly go for checkup, which of course you guys have been advising us that we should go for regular checkup. So we hardly go for even checkup. How much more we considering our mental health? Because we just feel like, oh, we are strong and fine, and so we are fit enough. There's no need for us to take it so serious. Well, please, viewers, let's try as much as possible to listen to the nurses. Probably they are in the profession, they've been trained, they are well trained, and their advice will go a long way to help us. So we should take our mental health so serious. It could not affect you probably when you were growing up, but then at your old age, it could affect you as well. So we should try as much as possible to take it so serious. All right. We'll also want to look at ways by which mental health affects us. So, how at all does it happen? Like, how does it affect us? Does it affect us in our daily activities? Because when you have mental issues, the society, you have issues with the society. Okay, when you have mental issues, you have you face some kind of challenges with the society. So, what kind of advice do you give to us?
Okay, thank you. For mental health, you need to take it serious because it's actually, as I said earlier, it's actually helped us a lot.
Okay.
So my advice, sometimes too, it depends on the situation which you are.
Okay.
So some people, their own is from a child, like it's a genetic something.
Okay.
I quite remember they were teaching us one thing, and the teacher was like, there is a family, a particular family that at some stage, like their age of time,
Okay.
let's say especially the guys,
Okay.
if they get to a stage, by all means they'll develop a mental
So
problem.
that is the family.
Yes,
She was trying
family.
to cite an
Yes.
example with. Okay.
So we should try and know, and like our family background.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if you are going to marriage, you need to know where you are going.
Some of
Yes.
us, we just see the beauty now, and we are but when you're a nice girl and you are my producer is actually raising his hand. Yes, if you're a nice girl and then we just see you fine face, oh, we feel that you are good. We don't even waste time to go and look for your family history or background. We just hit the point. You try as much as possible to tell us that, yo, do this, do that. We don't even have time. Most of them even find it difficult in checking for this HIV test or what have you. Ours is, we don't fall in love. We fall down flat. And my producer is a victim. Yeah, I know. He's a victim. Alright, so guys, we'll go for a quick commercial break. We'll be back and then we'll continue with our discussion. Stay with us. Viewers, we still have some few things to talk about before we end the program. Now we would be talking about some kind of behaviors or some kind of experiences that people have that kind of affect their mental health as well. And so she's going to also hit on some few tips before she goes. So probably those who have been going through a lot that you think you don't have a way of talking to someone, you don't have a way of sharing your issues with people to help solve or help you go through what you are kind of experiencing now, she will give us a tips that will boost our mental health as well. So you should stay tuned with us as we wrap up the show. All right, so Franca, we have been hearing, or even we guys who like football per se, we've been seeing all kinds of discriminating or some kind of stigmatization on black players. Okay, so they throw all kind of racism comments, and then later what we'll hear is that the person would say, oh, I don't feel like playing football again because I have mental issues. How does that work? How does it affect them in terms of discrimination, stigmatization, and racist comment?
Okay, for that aspect,
Yeah,
they feel it makes them look low esteem.
okay, low self-esteem, right? Okay.
Yeah. And also they feel discriminated,
Okay.
and some too can lead to suicidal practice.
Okay, so you're trying to say that whenever people throw such kind of comment against them, they feel that they lack that sense of love and care among people, and so they feel that, okay, my kind of capability is not enough, it is not worth it, so I should just have a space. And then, you know, they having this kind of space could lead to all this kind of suicidal practices and other stuff. All right, so viewers, what she's trying to say is that you should try as much as possible. Then it means that if you are human or individual, you should learn to cope with such comments, such kind of discriminatory or racist comment. Well, at the end of the day, if I'm an individual and then you throw those kind of comments against me, and I feel like I should go and commit suicide, at the end of the day, okay, me for instance, I don't do it because me, I like food. Food is very, very, very good. So me going to commit suicide and then food, I'll think twice. But then some, you know, individual differences. So others may take it in quote World Cup. All right. So we want you to hit straight on some of the tips that will help boost our mental health for us. Just few. You know, our viewers would like to know. Some people would like to take something from that. Yes.
So if you want to stay or maintain your mental health.
Okay.
You need to act active. You need to be active.
Okay, so you need to be very, very, very,
Very
active. All right. Then it means that me, if I want to be active, I'll be taking this kind of rash and co. Because people are saying it's not advisable to. Now you're saying I should be active. So now we have drinks that can keep us active. Or that's not the kind of activeness is what you're talking about.
Yeah, you need to engage yourself in some activities that will relax your mind.
Okay.
You can take in like playing games.
Okay.
Watching football.
Okay.
Or doing something that makes
that will
you
just
happy.
warm up the body.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Alright, so guys, you need to stay active. You need to stay active. If you are in a room, you don't have anything to do, you do press up. The boys, even ladies can even do it now. So you can join us. Yes, what's the next one for us?
So you can have a face-to-face communication with your friends,
okay,
your colleagues, your teachers,
okay,
anyone that you are close to.
Okay.
To release your mental stress.
Okay. Some of us. What about those of us who don't like communicating with people? For us, when you even want to say hello to us, it's girls, especially girls, when you even want to say hello to them. So it means that we the boys, we are trying as much as possible. In a way, we are helping girls. But when we meet you and we say hi, you've been quiet, maybe where you are coming from, you've been silent. We're saying hi, then you see they'll be showing themselves. They'll be, ladies, we are helping boost your mental health. So please, the guys, you should try as much. When you meet them, hug them. I've been saying this, you should hug them. Hug them. My producer is just nodding the head. Hug them. So what is there? You need to interact with people face to face. It's very, very, very important. Some people, they'll be like, I don't know how to have one-on-one or face-to-face interaction unless phone. No. Let's go eat face-to-face. Yes, what's the next one?
So you make your leisure activities work out. So
okay.
Maybe reading through your books.
Okay.
Storybooks.
Okay.
Doing something that you always do at your leisure time.
Okay. So yes, you need to stay active. Your leisure time, please don't joke with them. I remember when we were, I think, SHS or so. They have something, siesta.
Yes.
Compulsorily by force, you have to go and sleep. So I think we should also add that to our personal timetable, that you need to get siesta for yourself. Some people will be so tired to the extent that they will feel like, oh, I just want to take a nap. No, the nap is not enough. Siesta, at least 30 minutes siesta. We should try as much as possible to include that. Yes, our leisure time, it will go a long way to help us. Yes. And then what else? Is that all?
Yes.
Okay, so what I also know is that sometimes you need to appeal to your senses. If you are going to do some things, you need to think about it. This thing I'm going to do, please. But actually, some people, they feel like they do it for pleasure. They feel like, oh, let me just do it, irrespective of it's maybe having effect of, let's say, franca. Okay, so we should try as much as possible to appeal to our senses. If you're going to do something, think about it twice. So, the accounts will say, there is what do they call it? They have a saying, I've forgotten. Please, you can check that for yourself. Or if you know it, please let us see it on the comment section. All right, so I think we'll be bringing our show to an end. But then, Franca, before we go, what do you have to say to our viewers? Probably you just want to share something small with them before you leave. What do you want to say to the general public? What do you have to say?
Okay. So what I have for them is they should take their mental problems to any facility that they could find themselves.
Okay.
To an elderly person or
okay.
anyone that a trusted person.
Okay.
Although human being, you can't trust them, but try as much as possible to involve yourself into activities that will make you active. Okay. And in case you are going to get married, you need to know where you are going. Okay. The elders are saying that
okay.
They say,
I don't understand that actually. I don't, please, because I don't understand that actually. All right, that's good.
So they try as much as possible to know where they are going.
Okay.
The family that they have. The family history is very important.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, but you see, the marriage issue you've been hitting on, like I said, we guys of these days, we hardly consider all those things. Okay, we hardly. If you are fine, me, I've been saying, if you are fine, then it will take a long way for them to change my mind. If you are fine, I hardly look at those things. And then you also made mention of elders. We should consult elders. Hey, some elders are there, right? And they are saying that even
I don't want to use the F word, but Obianimi, so not everyone is wise enough.
No, but sometimes you need to see an elderly person.
And that is what I'm saying, that the elderly person need to be very specific. Okay. Because an elderly person, I can just go to the street, meet anyone who is above me, and I'll start consulting them. Please, not that. An elderly person who has that kind of respect in a society, someone who serve as a role model to a lot of people. So you shouldn't just go and barge into any elderly person and then you start sharing your problems with a person. No. All right. I posted earlier today on our social media handle that she's on Facebook. You can follow her there. She's using Akosia. Okay, but her Akosia is not together. Her own, I don't know how she does it. Her own is AKO, then space. Then you bring the Suya. I don't know whether. But that's her Facebook page. Okay, so you can also follow us, like I said earlier, on Facebook. That is Magdan Kofi Dankwa, and then DS Online TV. When you go to YouTube, the same thing. Instagram, we are using the same platform. So you can watch us there as well. Thank you very much for joining us, and then we really appreciate your support. See you some other time. Bye. That is Saturday. See us next week, Saturday.